Me both, so they shut down one of the music stations.
Yeah.
So we took the music station off frequency.
Get around maybe? No sides won from 16-0 down this year, but you gave it a bit of a shake, didn't you?
Yeah, well, you put yourself in a difficult position when you're chasing points. And I think definitely a slow start to the game. Not what we wanted to do. Made, I think, 3, if not 4 errors in our own end. 4, I think, in the first half where we needed to complete our sets to get to our kick, and we turned the ball over and gave full position to the Warriors. But you're right, we came back and, you know, I think at 22-18, we missed a golden opportunity. There was an error there, we threw an intercept pass, but we needed to take that and possibly could have gone to the lead. And I thought at that stage we'd had a bit of possession and the Warriors were looking a bit vulnerable. You know, we were playing a bit quicker, but they came down, and to their credit, they nailed us in their corner a few times, and I think it was on the 5th set that Friend scored. With one tackle to go after that, and we sort of got snuck under next to the post. So I thought we really hung in and showed, you know, we were just desperate there and kept finding ways to prevent them scoring. And I thought if we could get over that and get some possession, we were, you know, still obviously a chance in the game. But in the end, it ended up being, I think, 8 sets in a row because they scored. I think they had 8 sets of possession out of us there because there was the field goal and there was a you know, they scored off the next set too. So in the end, we ran out of juice. But as we just talked about in the shed, the game was still there. You know, we fought our way back into it and made ourselves a play good.
Were you actually at 16-0? Were you angry or just disappointed? Or?
Yeah, both. You know, just our start was, you know, we came over early, we trained at North Harbour, we trained well, we were sharp, and we just, you know, we need to go out there and play some footy. And we looked, early, we looked fragile defensively. I mean, they got 3 line breaks early in the game and just punching holes through us. And we got our act together and we started to defend a bit better and we were a bit more aggressive with our line speed. And we put together some good sets and we scored a couple of nice tries. So, yeah, it was there, but it, you know, it was taken away. We just couldn't sustain it.
Matt, big week for you. A couple of try-saving tackles. Looked like it might be the difference in the game, but obviously that pressure with 3 line dropouts was a bit too much.
Yeah, it was, mate. Like, you know, Sting said, we defended 4 or 5 sets in a row, and you know, in the 5th set they obviously friendly, you know, ran through me and scored on the post. So, you know, if we hold them out then and obviously, you know, work it downfield and kick it away, you know, it's a different ball game, but just got to make the tackle, mate.
Ray Thompson going off deal, was it below for you?
Yeah, he's landed on the point of his elbow and his left, so his left shoulder, he's done something there, so we won't know until he gets a scan, but he's a bit sore. So it's not the other one he has braced, he's had a shoulder reconstruction, but we'll know a bit more when we get back home.
Matt, can you just tell us something about your week? Do you take confidence and, you know, from the fact that you have been in camp all week, or is it disappointing to get released for this game, or what?
It's always good to be, obviously, in the mixed origin, and you know, when you start the week that, you know, is depending on Billy and see what happens with other things, but it was a good week, and I found out a couple of days ago that I was coming over here. I was looking forward to joining the boys again, and, you know, coming over for a tough game, which we showed it, but as I said, it's always good to be in that American camp, mate.
Hey, you talked about earlier about a tackle you didn't make, but what about the one you did make on Kevin Locke? I think it was pretty. I mean, were you always confident you're going to get there? It was pretty spectacular stuff from the stands, you know.
No, mate. I just tend to chase and hope for the best. So obviously came up with a good result and came up with the ball. So in the end, mate, we didn't get the 2 points and disappointed.
Mate, 22-18. Did you think the Warriors they're confident? They're a bit rattled, or did you think they kept their nerve? What was it like out on the field?
Well, I think we knew if we can hold the ball, I'm sure we can score points, and we did. At that stage, I think we had the upper hand of them, and obviously crucial error at the crucial time, and they made us pay for it. So we just got to learn from that and get the week off next week, and play Melbourne in a couple of weeks. So see what happens. We just got to get down and train hard, and can't wait for the next game.
Neil, can you say whether you've met your targets for the Origin period, or like?
We came over here expecting to win a game of footy, irrespective of other people's opinions about who we've got out, and a little small portion of that game we were within a chance, but at the end it ended up fairly comfortable. The way of possession and our inability to control it in that first half cost us a bit, so we're disappointed with that. Obviously we'll get players back, and we hope that everyone gets through for all teams in the comp next Wednesday night unscathed, and then we've got the trip home. There's not a lot of games left in us, fairly congested there too, so it was a vital game for the Warriors as well. So that's just what the competition's like, and players have to turn up and be able to play every week. So we'll go home and, as Matty said, rest up a bit and get into the next round.
How do you think Anthony Mitchell went, speaking of sort of turning up every week, having just come in from the Roosters?
Yeah, I thought he was out there a bit longer than he thought he was going to be with their injury to Ray. I thought he handled it really well. I thought he was quite sharp there at dummy half, and he was blowing heavily. He hasn't been playing that many minutes, so he'll fit in nicely to the club. He's a Townsville boy, so straight away he's played footy with a few of the guys anyway, so he'll be a great acquisition for us.
Thanks, boys. Thanks.